Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Trina. So I feel kind of like compelled to do this video today. I know it's very random. It's a random Saturday. I'm here in my studio, but yeah, I just was kind of thinking back on when I first started, and I know that other girls have this question because sometimes I get DMs of people always asking me, how did you start working with celebrities? Like, how did you go from starting out to getting all these people and working with these brands and magazines? And honestly, I will just start with my story. So back in 2014, I was painting more on like jackets and bags and stuff for fun. I never wanted to work for somebody, and it was just annoying me. Like, I remember I worked at like Apple. Apple's a great place to work at, but it was something about having my own time, doing what I wanted to do. But the tough part about that was that I just didn't have a big name. No one really needs to buy your stuff when you're first starting out. So that's where it was like, well, I love doing this, but it's a little tough. Maybe you might not get all the support. And then I switched from that to, I was like, I'm just gonna go and try nails because I feel like nails will be fun. It's something I like to do myself. So I was like, I'm gonna go to school. So I went to Christine Valmy in Manhattan, which is not far from Times Square. And I did full time. Like, I literally committed, and I was like, I'm gonna do the full time schedule. I want to be done in 3 months instead of 6 months. I did Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. I was playing no games. So I did that. I read that nail book every single day. Like, I studied every single day because I was like, I want to be the best, because when I'm done, I want to go work with celebrities again. I just want to be really great at what I do. So that was always my mindset. And this was November 2019 that I graduated from Christine Valmy, and I worked at OPI, and I was at Bloomingdale's on 59th and Lex, not the Soho one. And it was my first job, my first nail job. And then I also took another job and worked at Paint Box, but the one on Madison Ave, not the one downtown that everyone knew about. And I was so nervous when I first started doing nails. I was so nervous, and people used to watch me. But over time, I had a great manager. I had really cool coworkers, and they were like, it's okay, just like take your time and don't do this. I really watched everyone. Like, that was my biggest thing. I watched all the girls that were good and were nice with it, and I just learned and practice. I would sit back home and practice doing nails. That's how bad I was. Like, I'll just do these little press-on thingies, and because I'm gonna be really good one day. Then COVID happened, and that's when everyone lost their jobs. The world, I thought the world was literally about to end. So I was just like, oh my God, I lost both of my jobs. I lost my OPI job, I lost Paint Box, I had no money. I was living with my boyfriend at the time, but even then, like, I was just so sad and uncomfortable. I literally was sad for weeks because I just was like, my job is being in front of people. And then I was like, wow, this is it. Like, we're just sitting in the house during quarantine. But I woke up one day and I was just like, I am so sick and tired of being sad. And I was pissed off. I was pissed. And I just was like, I'm going to go into the other room and practice doing nails every single day. When the world opens up, I'm going to be so nice at this that, like, I'm never going to go back to a salon job ever again. Like, no one's ever going to make me feel disposable. No one's ever just going to say, like, your job is gone. So I took that to heart, and I was like, I'm going to be an independent nail artist, just period. I'm going to be independent nail artist. Don't care what anyone says. I'm going to work on my own time, find my own people. So during COVID, I put up this one Instagram post, and it was just like, you know, I put all the different boroughs, I put my number, I put all the services that I do on the other side. I made it a really bright color so that if someone was scrolling, they would have to stop and look at it. And basically, I was like, I have all the tools I need. I know I can do this. And I was like, I will go to your house and do a nail service for you. Like, if you want to get your gel, nails, tips, feet, whatever you want, like, I will do that. I will come to you, and you just have to pay an extra fee for my travel fee. And that just like took off. So People were like, oh my God, I haven't been to a nail salon. All the salons are closed. Like, please come to my house. And that's how I started to get money during COVID. That was really the next step for me in like finding people, because I had 0 clients. I had nobody. I did not have a big following. I had no celebrity clients. No one knew who the F I was. And I just was like, listen, I'm gonna do this. You guys are gonna know about me and know that I do nails and I travel, and tell someone to tell somebody. So I did that. And this is June now of 2020. So word started to get out, like there's a girl that travels and does nails, and the best referral is word of mouth. I promise you that. I still get jobs this day because of referrals, and it is the best thing. You need to show up on time, have a nice attitude, do a great service, and be sweet so that someone wants to deal with you again. Now, the way that I got my celebrity clients was that someone had seen my post and then was like, this girl, she probably can go to you. And that was like my first referral. I got an athlete. And then after I got this one athlete, then it kind of just kept going. And I realized that if there's certain people that I want to work with, like I would DM them, and then they would never answer, because I realized the celebrity or the talent is too busy. Their DMs are probably flooded with like fans and whoever and spam accounts trying to get their attention. You need to contact their manager, like someone who's in charge of their schedule. That's who you need to find. And then that person will probably say yes or no, but there's someone else that's in charge of that person's schedule. So that's how, if I wanted a certain celeb, I would reach out to them. But sometimes over time, people just knew that I was in New York City. They're like, you know, she worked with this person. You know, my Instagram is my resume. So that's the quickest thing. Your Instagram is very important. Your social media footprint is really important. So always post. I remember I used to feel like embarrassed. I was like, oh my God, like I'm gonna post every day doing nails or showing a design. I'm like, people are probably gonna be like, oh my God, this girl's so annoying. But I just didn't care. I was like, I have to post. This is now my job. And even if it's like embarrassing, like this is just what I do, is who I am. So I did that, and it worked out, because the more people kept seeing it daily, they'd be like, oh, I know this girl. Oh, there's a girl that, and that's how that goes. I would just say, keep posting your work. That's the only way people are going to remember you. People have to see something like 23 or 26 times to like, for it to stick in their head. There's like some statistic like that. But yeah, my referrals were all word of mouth. Like I just was very lucky that people started to see my post, or just like, it's because of me posting all of my work that I got lucky that people noticed it and remembered me. So I would say with you, post all your work. Post all of your work. Post if you're just working on something. Post if you're just practicing something. Like just get it out into the world, because people are going to remember it. They're going to want to watch it. The biggest mistake that I made was that I didn't start vlogging from like the first days. If I had started vlogging from COVID until now, I'm sure I would probably have like a way better series and all that. But I was just so focused on surviving at the time that I wasn't thinking about posting and recording, and like I just wanted to get my work done to like pay my bills and like literally just like live. So, but if you had the chance to record, definitely record. People like to take that ride with you, and they want to see you go from like A to Z and how you grow. And people want to support. Strangers love to support. They're going to be your biggest supporters, because sadly, there's a lot of people that I know that have seen me from step 1 and never supported. And I'm on step like 80 something probably by now. But don't worry about that, because God will put like the right people in your life and like on your path. But you have to really have faith, and you have to just be really good at what you do. So don't get out here trying to post stuff like, oh, and you know you just do an okay job. Because with nails, someone can do their nails one time with you, and if they hate it, baby, they're not coming back. They're not calling you back. You're not getting that job again. It's over. It's like a one-time thing. Just do really good work. Take really good photos. Videos are great too. and just be like a really great person, because that's just going to go around. People love working with good people, and that's why I feel like I keep getting jobs and working with magazines and working with Vogue and da-da-da, because I am a good person. I love working with other people, and I have like a good vibe. Like, I'm not a weirdo on set, because I've met weirdos and I'm just kind of like, how do you work here? But whatever, that's not here or there. But be delightful to work with, and just be a nice person. Just be a nice, sweet person. That's all. I mean, people are gonna want to be around you and want to work with you and look forward to working with you, or want to give you a job if you're a nice person to be around. And boy, oh my God, I just went through so much stress with COVID. Like, I can't even believe it's been 4 years now, but I just can't believe all this stuff. So if you are in a spot where it's just like you are praying so hard for stuff to happen and nothing's happening and it's quiet, and maybe you may feel like you're in like your waiting season, or maybe God might not hear you. He does, because I've literally been there. I've been broke, like so broke, and like I can't pay my bills. I can't do certain things. Like, I've been there because I believed in myself and was like, I can't go back to a job. Like, I know this will work, and you just have to really keep faith and work ridiculously hard, and don't listen to anybody that tells you like you can't do something. That is such a lie. That's such a lie. If you know you can do it, then don't put your expectation on what someone else like is telling you that you can or can't do. That's the worst thing you can do. Worst thing. Because people, they probably can't do it. But if you have that idea, God put that idea, that talent, that whatever in your head, and you need to go put all the effort into it and just do it. So that's my thing. I'm trying to think of other ways of how I got my jobs, and honestly, everything was just, you gotta post. You have to post your work. You have to post your work. And reach out to people. Reach out to, if you like a certain celeb, reach out to their hairstylist. Reach out to their, their regular stylist, their manager, their whoever is on their team. If you can see and watch their stories and you're like, I really want to do this, say, hey, I will do this service for free. Usually people will never say no to a free service, but they have to see your work and like it, and then they'll be like, okay, yeah, sure. But maybe you might have to take the hit and say, I won't charge you this time, it's free, but thank you so much for this opportunity. And you can get like your photo, or just, then that goes onto your resume, and it's just like, word will spread. So try, reach out, do what you gotta do. Don't be crazy in someone's DMs. Don't do that. Send an email. Be nice, sweet, pleasant, because no one wants to work with a crazy. And just simple. This is who I am. This is what I do. If you're ever in my city, I would love to work with you. I'd love to do a service for free. Simple. Period. And I promise you will probably get a good response back. Just make sure that you have proof of what you do. Someone can look at it and say, yeah, this is our vibe. No, this is not our vibe. And that's what I did. And it worked out for me. And I'm here 4 years later, still working for myself. I did move out of Manhattan, and now I'm in Westchester, but this is my cute little studio. I should do like a whole studio thing, but like even my second room is not done, and it doesn't make any sense. But I love my space and my new area I'm in. I'm still trying to figure out life, of course, but if your goal is to have certain clients and celebrities, just make sure your work is beautiful. Make sure your page is good and you have clear photos.